Hello and welcome to the Dave Experience South Korea edition. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the state of medicine in Korea. I have the top tier medical insurance. You should get your medical card right away. This is what mine looks like. I can visit the doctor 180 times a year. I can go and see any specialist I want without a referral, usually without an appointment, usually on the same day. It costs very little. They usually only give you a couple days worth of medication, so you do have to come back a week at the most. So they don't over medicate. They and they have an effective treatment for the common cold. So you should go at the first sign of trouble. I selected a doctor by the recommendation of an older Korean person, and he was an older doctor, which is what I go for. Someone who's been practicing medicine for longer than I've been alive, and they just really hook you up with some good stuff that knocks whatever you've got right out. Usually, it's very rare that I haven't felt a lot better within 24 hours. Let's see. If you don't have your medical card, well, if you've been issued your medical card but you don't have it with you, you can always show them your alien registration card. That's usually good enough. Um, they prefer the medical card, but the ARC card is perfectly acceptable. This mask is worn in the wintertime to keep warm. It's worn sometimes in the summertime when the yellow dust comes down from China and Mongolia. If you have asthma or respiratory issues, I would consult your doctor before coming here, see what it's like. I am not required to wear it by my school, but they said a Korean person, if they were sick, would be expected to wear it socially, and so I do so. It's annoying. One of my students actually said that it makes you sicker, but for their science teacher told them it makes you sicker. However, it keeps you from getting sick. It keeps them from getting sick, rather. So I wear it out of courtesy. When you go to the pharmacy, go to a pharmacy that is nearby the doctor that you just went to. And this is very important because the pharmacies cater to the doctor's offices around them, and if you come by bus to another town to see a doctor, and then you go home without getting your prescription filled, very often the doctor's prescription won't be able to be filled at a local pharmacy. There was one pharmacy, they said, well, I can get it, I'll have to get it tomorrow. You'll be expected to come to work unless you're pretty much dying. I've only missed work on 2 occasions. Once a year ago when I had pneumonia and I was in the hospital for several days, and last Thursday and Friday when I was too weak and dizzy to stand. So you're pretty much going to be expected to come to work. And I mean, my boss came to my house and brought chicken soup and brought me to the hospital personally. So I mean, I'm lucky to have somebody that cares that much. Medicine here is pretty good. It's really good. It's very, very cheap. They have an effective treatment against the common cold. First sign of trouble, go get it treated immediately. Pharmacists, there's a lot of English-speaking doctors. If you can't find one, dial 1330 from a landline, or the area code plus 1330 on your cell phone, and ask somebody, where can I find an English-speaking ENT? Or an English-speaking whatever it is you need. You can go and see any specialist you want, no referral. And I don't know what the medicine does, but if you've got a virus, it'll dry up the mucus and change your pH or whatever it is, that the virus just dies. They make it impossible for the virus to live in your body. It's kind of gangster. It's like going to a guy, burning his house down, shooting his family, shooting his pets, shooting his plants, slashing the tires on his car, giving him a bad reputation so nobody will do business with him, and then injecting him with something that gives him clinical depression. I mean, the guy's just gonna die, and that's pretty much it. How it is with the virus here. Let's see what else. When you get medicine, generally speaking, unless otherwise instructed, you can assume that you take the pills 30 minutes after eating. If you don't, you're going to be in for a big surprise, because one day I didn't. One day I said, I'm a big, strong American man. I'm over 200 pounds. I can take these little piddly pills. No, I can't. I was like, I could not believe the state that I was in. I felt drunker than I had ever been. I was staggering around. It was just, and I didn't feel too queasy, although that was there as well. But it's not a good idea to take those pills without food. Anyway, this has been the Dave Experience, South Korea edition on medicine. Have a good and healthy week. See you next time.